Hi, I'm Garland.
Hi, I'm Ron. Today we're going to show you some shots that come up in every pool game. You need to know these shots and put them in your bag of tricks because when they do come up, if you recognize them, you'll be able to make them.
These are not trick shots. Ron and I believe the trick shot is something that you knock off the table, it lands in a guy's boot. If you do that in a game where you're playing for money and you knock it in a guy's boot, he's probably going to hit you in the head with a beer bottle. However, these shots do come up and you do need to know them and be able to recognize them.
And I think you'll really enjoy this video because these shots are really fantastic. Okay, we're going to show you a shot in a minute, and we're going to use low right hand English on the cue ball. So we're showing you right now how to do that. Okay, this is a shot. What we have here is a 1 ball and a 3 ball are tied up together. Neither one of them will go in the pocket. This is aiming for right here. Even the tangent line is aiming for the corner right here. So what we do is we're going to draw a line right down the center of both of those balls. And what you're going to do is you're going to come about 1/4 of an inch to this side of the 1 ball. And that's where you want to hit it with low right hand English on the cue ball. And it'll throw it right into that pocket. Now we're going to do it. Okay, this shot that we're going to show you next uses center cue ball all the time. Don't put bottom or top on it. Use center right there. Alright, what this is a rail shot. What you want to do is you want to shoot the 1 ball ahead of the 3 ball. When it comes off the rail, it will hit the 3 ball and spin into the pocket. Okay, this shot we're going to use draw. In our last video, you remember, draw is a 1.5 below center. And that's where we're going to hit this with our cue. Okay, we're going to use bottom draw just like we showed you on the cue ball. And what this is a bank carom shot. And what I've done is I've set the 3 ball up even with the 2nd diamond and the 1st diamond to show you, because it's easier to see this away. I put the cue ball even with it, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this straight on. It will come back. The cue ball should be right about in between the 1st diamond and the 2nd diamond. When that 3 ball comes back and hits that cue ball, it will come over here into the side pocket.
On this shot, we're going to use top left-hand English. This is a throw shot. The reason we're going to use top left English, like you saw earlier, is because these 2 balls are touching and they're pointed directly at the rail. If you just shoot into these balls, that ball's just going to go straight down there and bounce back. You want to throw the 1 ball into the corner pocket, so you want to take this path instead of that path. In order to do that, you have to use top left English, raise the butt of your cue stick, and throw the 1 into the corner pocket.
Alright, this next shot's going to be shot with center ball right there. Okay, what this is a combination carom shot. And what you're going to do is you're going to aim right through the 3 ball. The 3 ball and the 1 ball are touching the rail. There's an interference ball and it's the 2 ball. And what's going to happen when you shoot middle English is right straight down the line, right into the middle of that. It'll hit the 3, knock the 2 out of the way, and it'll carom off of that and make the 1 in the corner pocket. All right, this next shot we're going to do is a follow shot. We're going to hit the cue ball right above center, follow, right there. What this is a forced follow shot. We have the 2 ball and the 3 ball are stuck together on the rail. We have the cue ball back here. You could play a safety on the man and hit the 2 and hide behind the 3. But the smart thing to do would be to go ahead and win the game. So what you want to do is you want to force follow by hitting the cue ball up at the top, hit the 2 ball, it'll knock the 3 ball and the 2 ball out of the way, and the cue ball will go over there and hit the 9 ball in the pocket. Our next shot's going to be a top follow shot. You want to hit the cue ball above center, in the middle, top follow. What this is a corner hook shot, and you want to make the 3 ball in the corner pocket. So what you do is you aim the cue ball at the other tip of the pocket using top, center, and you shoot softly, and it will come off that and go straight over there and make the 3 ball in the corner.
This shot we're going to use 1 whole tip, center ball, right English. In this shot, you're going to use 1 tip of right hand English. Your 8 ball is the only ball left on the table. The guy scratched. Barroom rules. You have to shoot from behind the line. You can't bank and make that ball. So here's a simple shot if you know how to do it. You'll put right hand English on this ball. You're going to shoot just barely past this diamond. Shoot it with medium speed. The English will cause it to take effect and come back over here and knock that 8 ball in. What we're going to show you now is a jump shot. You need to shoot the ball in the center of the ball for a jump shot. Most people think this is the center of the ball, but that's not the center of a ball, a jump shot. That's the center of a ball of a stroke shot. The center of the ball on a jump shot comes up. This is now the center of the ball because you're trying to drive the cue ball into the table. It's like taking a rubber ball and bouncing on a piece of concrete. The angle you throw it down, it's going to bounce up. You can't roll it across the concrete. So you're going to drive the cue ball into the table. It's going to bounce up, and that constitutes a jump shot. Now, if you want a jump shot to follow, you raise your stick about a 45-degree angle for your jump shot, and you put a half a tip. I mean, just barely. You don't go way up here or way down here. Half a tip just above center will cause it to follow when they hit, and a half a tip below center will cause it to stop or draw when you hit. This shot we're going to use top right hand English about a tip. With this shot, the reason you're going to use top above center right hand English about a tip worth is because these are your last 2 balls left and you need to get out to win the game. If you cut this 3 or 5 ball in, if you cut the 5 ball in, you're going to end up somewhere back down here. You're going to have at best a very difficult cut shot, or you're going to have to bank it. So what you want to do is follow top right, cut the 5 in, the English will take effect, and it'll roll right down there on the 9. With this shot, we're going to use center ball, medium stroke. Alright, this is a carom shot. These are your last 2 balls left on the table. You can't make that 8 anywhere. You try and cut it over here, you're going to scratch. It's just a shot you need to see. What we're going to do is shoot the cue ball into the 8, carom off, and go down there and hit the 9. Because if you just pound that 8 around, chances are you won't make it, and he's going to have a shot at it and make it. With this shot, we're going to use center ball, hard stroke. Alright, here's a shot a lot of people don't see. The 3 ball is touching the very edge of the pocket, right on the very edge. But a lot of people think, well, they got to cut it in. What are they going to do with the ball? They're going to try and cut it down here, and they'll probably come across here and hit this other edge of the pocket. What you're going to do is with a hard stroke, not super hard, not like a break strike, but with a hard stroke, you're going to force that 3 past that titty. The titty's going to give in, and the 3 is going to go back into the pocket. This is another center ball shot. This is just a spot shot. A lot of people move the cue ball around anywhere they want it. This is a very simple shot if you know how to do it. You place the cue ball intersecting from the second diamond to the first diamond where those 2 lines intersect, a little bit back so you don't shoot it. Then what you're going to do is you're going to shoot the cue ball straight at the outside edge of this ball, or half a ball, and it will go right into that pocket. This is going to be another center ball, medium stroke shot. This is a carom spot ball shot. You're going to come off the ball on the spot, it's going to carom off into the 1. It's the same shot, except the cue ball is in the center of the table. You're going to shoot half a ball, center of the cue ball, through to the outside edge of that ball. Half of the cue ball to half of the ball. Medium, center ball.
Okay, what we're going to use this time for this shot is low left, right under center on the left-hand side. Okay, what this is a hidden cue ball. And the 1 ball and the cue ball are touching each other. You can't make any kind of shot that's feasible to come around and make the 8 ball in that corner pocket where you thought you would go. So what you have to do is you have to drive the cue ball into the rail, and you do that with low left hand English at a 45-degree angle, and it will curve into the 8 ball and make it a corner pocket. The next shot we make is going to be done with center cue ball. Hit it right in the center. Okay, what we're going to show you is a different way to bank a ball. We're going to bank the 1 ball into the side pocket instead of using all the angles, and if you're in a hurry and you're playing a game of pool, you don't have time to do all the angles. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to flip-flop this table. This pocket right here, you're going to put in your mind on it out there about 4 foot from the other pocket. And to show you, we use this ball on a stand here to show you how to flip-flop the pocket. You use it approximately 4 foot away from the center of this pocket here. And you'll be shooting the 1 ball towards that ball, and it'll come off there. This is your imaginary pocket, and it'll go right straight over there with no English whatsoever, shooting center ball. Okay, this is a massage shot. You're going to hit the cue ball to the left of center to make it go and curve to the left. Do the same thing on the right hand side.